day to finally come for him being back in a major league game at Dodger Stadium. Just when you think about the emotions, how special do you think this will be for him today?
This is going to be a special one. I think that it's been a nice progression for Dustin with spring training, then to pitch in the Freeway Series, be able to pitch in a big league stadium, and now ultimately pitching in a big league stadium in a meaningful game. So I think that this is sort of the final hurdle for him on the emotional side. So I know he's fired up. Our first 4 guys have made their starts, and this is his debut for 25, and expect him to be amped up.
I know, of course, in time that men are going to mature in different ways, but as you reflect on him from a few years ago and to kind of who he is now, his demeanor on the mound, what just stands out to you and just the growth that he's had, especially coming off of such a scare?
I think perspective is a word that comes to mind in the sense that he's had some injuries that he's had to deal with. So it's kind of really made him appreciate being able to take the mound, being active in the big leagues. I think that early on there was a lot of youthful enthusiasm, emotion. I think now that he's understanding how to channel it better, how to conserve energy into his starts, so I think that's certainly growth. But yeah, I think that it's just like all things, as you get different experiences, you kind of have a different perspective on things.
He's kind of said throughout the spring, like he just needs to get innings under his belt. Like how much does he sort of just need this sort of stretch, or whether it's a month or so, like straight starts, just to sort of figure out what works, what doesn't, knowing he's healthy?
Yeah, he needs it. And so, yeah, obviously he looks great. He's throwing the baseball well, but for any pitcher, but certainly a guy that's missed a lot of time, just to kind of be able to make consistent starts and to get some type of momentum, that's something that we just really haven't had, or Dustin hasn't had in quite some time.
Dave, how's Freddie today?
He is much better today. He did some lateral stuff, some defensive stuff that I saw. Winning the cage down below, a hit, came out of it well. Did some light jogging down below, came out of it well. So I'm pretty hopeful that he'll be in there tomorrow, but still just day to day.
So not available tonight at all?
We'll see. We got 2 left-handed bats off the bench, and Muncie and Conforto. So if we pick a spot, I think that we got 2, viable candidates.
Jacob, you talked about, Dustin controlling his emotion, in games. Do you think he'll have to kind of work through just the emotion of being back, or is that something he can, channel?
I think he'll channel it. I think that, once you get out there, you're just sort of out there, but I'm sure last night and today driving the ballpark knowing he's taking the baseball tonight. But I think once, he starts getting into that preparation mode, which he's in right now, I think that'll all dissipate.
Kind of talked about like how one despite maybe not playing the cleanest baseball first week or so of the season. Like how impressive is it though that you guys can be able to sort of have this kind of a start to the season, even with all the other distractions or anything that's sort of come with this?
Yeah, you know what? I guess I guess maybe to kind of retract, we haven't made errors. We're catching the baseball. I think situationally we're doing things situationally to score runs and add insurance. I guess it's more of just some of our guys as far as being sharp pitching. Some guys trying to hit their stride at the plate. That's I guess more what it is. Which right now we'll still bank the wins, but to our guys' credit, we are playing. We are catching the baseball, running the bases well, doing the fundamental things the right way.
How does that focus and tone kind of get set, and how who it goes about helping sort of set?
I think it's all of us. I think that I certainly profess it, and our guys follow it and understand the value of it. Not giving away outs and trying to take 90 feet, and every at bat's important because how we leverage relief pitchers and being able to tack on a run later, all that stuff matters, and our guys understand that.
Is it even more impressive to see this kind of high focus, toward that end goal, coming off of the shorter off season, shorter spring? Is it good to see this this early on?
It is, and I wouldn't expect anything else. I've said it before, this is who we are, this is what we do. I think one of the things that's a strength of ours is the intelligence of our baseball players. You know, our guys understand the importance of each game and how you play games, and then it just kind of just lets you go about your business and not kind of think about other things as far as expectations, and it's just more fun that way. We work the right way, we play the right way, we play as a team. There's been a lot of team at bats, guys picking each other up, whether it be guys in the bullpen, you know, at the bat, so all that stuff.
You guys have thought about acquiring Tommy for quite some time, but now that you've kind of been around him on a everyday basis for a few months and dating back to last year at the deadline, like, what have you kind of learned about being around?
Loves to play, very low maintenance, heady baseball player, and he just seems like every single night he does something to help you win. And it's just, it doesn't matter whether it's a sac fly, it's a keeping the ball in the infield, diving, or stretching to get a force out at second base, or getting a hit, you know, or taking a walk. So it's just every single night he does something to help you win.
Has there been more to the bat than maybe you guys could have stayed?
He's always been very good right-handed, and he worked really hard this past winter on the left-handed swing, and he is considerably better for me in the batter's box batting left-handed.
You guys already faced one Cy Young pitcher in this homestand, about to face another one. What type of challenge does someone like Sale kind of pose for you all?
Yeah, he's you know, Cy Young winner. There's a lot of velocity. It'll be 96, 97. It's a breaking ball, a sweepy curveball, a changeup. It's just a lot of funk in the delivery. Good, really good competitor. Challenge for any of our hitters, certainly. So I just think that we gotta, you know, try to grind them, get into their bullpen, who they've been taxed in the first 4 games, and just try to, you know, match them blow for blow early. And if we can get to them, get them out of the game, then I like our chance. But it's a tall order, certainly, against this guy.
Dave, Jack Dreyer seems to have a good head on his shoulders. How much does that help coming into this environment and having success early, and just to have that mental side?
It's huge. You never know about a young player, how they're going to respond pitching here, pitching in the big leagues. But we learned him in spring training. Very, you know, good heart rate, can handle a Rubik's Cube, so you can see he can manage pressure. But yeah, he's very likable. The guys like him. He's a really smart player. One of the smartest young players I've ever been around. Curious enough, but not overly curious, and not too impressionable. But wants to learn. But obviously very talented, and yeah, he's been really a pleasant surprise.
Dave, I know you touched on this a little bit yesterday, but what are your thoughts on those torpedo bats right now?
You know, I'm still gathering information. I think that our guys have put in some orders for those bats, and it's the talk of baseball right now. So I still believe that it's the arrow, the Indian, not the arrow. But yeah, they seem like a lot of people. There's a lot of enthusiasm, excitement, curiosity, and so I'm sure they got those on express delivery here.
Are you gonna get in the cage and try it? Like just for
I probably won't. I'll just kind of defer to the players' thoughts.
When was the last time you saw that?
Blake Trinan, AT&T Park, he was on a rehab kind of simulated game in San Francisco, a handful of years ago.
Nice easy assignment.
Shohei's throwing for you. About how many ball possessions do you think?
He's gonna, you know what? He's gonna throw a light bullpen tomorrow, and then he'll throw a more heavier bullpen on Saturday, and then I think we'll go from there. So there's still many bullpens to come, but I'm not sure. We don't have it targeted yet when he's gonna face hitters. We're not there yet.
I'm gonna give him a day off in this month.
What's that?
Shohei, I'm gonna give him a day off.
We'll see. We'll see. I don't expect him to take a day off this next road trip, so we'll kind of go from there.
Thanks, Ed.
Thanks, guys.